Some of us took the courageous position.
They were courageous on both sides.
Survival.
Yeah, both were
That's
courageous.
the courage.
Mm-hmm.
Others took the courageous position of saying, I'm out of here.
Yes.
I'm not going to deal with that. But the ones who survived, then they're brought to these shores and then they're put on auction blocks without clothes on. And sold and then put into a situation of terror. For hundreds of years,
not
and
10
made
years,
to work
not
for
5,
a demon.
not 1.
Okay. Now, through all of that I just described, what our ancestors did was to
let me let you
have
hear this.
children. Mucus. But we did. Okay. Some of us took the courageous position of survival. That took courage. Others took the courageous position of saying, I'm out of here. I'm not going to deal with that. But the ones who survived, then they're brought to these shores and then they're put on auction blocks without clothes on. And sold and then put into a situation of terror for hundreds of years and made to work for a demon. Okay. Now, through all of that I just described, what our ancestors did was to have children. Think about that. They had children. Who had children? Who had children? Who had children? Who had your parents? Who had you? Okay? And that's why you're here. And what does that mean? What does that mean about your life? What does it mean about mine? We made our choice already. We made our choice in the spirit world. We chose to be African so that we could live in such a way that we would avenge our ancestors. That's what we chose.
Not deny them. Not deny them. Avenge them. Not act like they didn't even exist. Not act like we're not here because of their sacrifices and their bravery, because of their courage. We can't afford to be modeling someone else. We're much smarter than that. Our ancestors were much smarter than that. They knew their enemy. That's how we're still here. Because they were so brilliant, they knew how to survive this wickedness. You can't afford to act like your life is just all about you. That you don't have any responsibility to anyone. Just because your mother was in pain, like our elder is going to explain a little bit of that. She's going to give you a charge as a woman, an African woman. Because some of us don't even look like where we came from. And I'm talking about just your whole demeanor, the way you're carrying yourself, the way you're still allowing people to put you on the auction block. So many people are poking and prodding at our African sisters. And even if she is willingly giving up her body, it's just the fact that people are still doing this to us. Your ancestors are still waiting for you to revere them, to acknowledge them, to venerate them.